Hi guys, welcome back to another hair product review on this channel after quite some time of no see, I have to say. So first off, I'm really sorry that this has taken me so long to produce. I've had some requests of you guys about Cavalier clay and that I should review it. But I'm currently writing my master thesis and unfortunately this takes up a lot of my time and that's why I haven't been so active on this channel lately. But I haven't forgotten you guys, so I wanted to give you a very quick review of Cavalier clay by BluMaan, what I think of it and why I like to use it on a daily basis, and why it has become my very favorite clay of all clays that I own. So first off, Cavalier clay, the name. I think it's important to mention that this is not called Cavalier clay, it's not called Caviar clay. This has been kind of an insider of the BluMaan community group on Facebook, but it's called Cavalier clay, which is the French word for, I think, man on a horse, and which is kind of the equivalent to being a gentleman in French. This is a collaboration between the two YouTubers BluMaan, so Joseph Andrews, that you probably know by now, and on the other hand Cameron Cretney, who is a Canadian, and I think that's why it's called Cavalier clay. Anyways, the name is not so important, it's just important that you know that this is called Cavalier clay and not caviar clay or anything else, because there actually is a caviar clay by J.S. Sloan, which is a clay pomade with more of a medium hold. So this is absolutely not this product. This is Cavalier clay by BluMaan, just for reasons of clarification. What makes this clay so special in my eyes is the extreme amount of hold that it provides. So this clay has been formulated and has been marketed beforehand as a clay for people with thick hair, with loads of hair, who have problems with their hair keeping volume or staying up all day. And this is really something that I can say about this clay. It does have a pretty damn high hold, and it is probably the clay with the most high hold that I have ever used in my entire career of using clays. So it has more hold than Claymation, it has more hold than Black Label Grooming's Craft Clay, and I'm pretty sure that it has the most hold of all of the clays that are out there. This comes with some drawbacks, I have to say, because Cavalier clay is a pretty sticky product. And as I've already told you in a couple of past videos, my hair tends to be pretty dry in its natural state. So I do have a lot of hair and I need a very strong product to get volume into my hair, but it's also on the other hand very dry, which makes it, for me personally, pretty tough to use something like a hair wax, which is typically a product that is on the drier side, or even Cavalier clay. I found a solution to this though, which is to apply it on damp hair. So at this point I have to give an honest thank you and a big shout out to Mike from Modern Man TV, who has recently posted a hair video routine where he explains how to use a clay on damp hair, or more or less what the benefits are of using a hair clay on damp hair. And this has solved the stickiness issue for me completely. So I go about this by using Cavalier on damp hair instead of dry hair, and I make a big circle around the stickiness issue, and then I just blow dry it into position with a brush, and it works out just fine. And then I can almost guarantee you that your hairstyle will last all day long without you needing to touch it or to fix it. At least that's my experience from the past 2 months of using Cavalier clay on almost a daily basis, and even on using it as a second day product. Which is why we have to talk about the shine of Cavalier clay as the next point. I have to say, from my kind of impression, that Cavalier clay has more of a matte shine. So it's more closely related to Black Label Grooming's craft clay in terms of shine than to claymation in terms of shine. I think it's a little bit more matte than claymation, although some people in the BluMaan community group told me otherwise. So this seems to depend a little bit on the hair type. But anyways, I can tell you that I have used Cavalier clay and still use Cavalier clay, Cavalier clay on second day hair or even on third day hair. And the product build up simply makes my hair stay up even more. So your hair will have some shine if you come out of the shower and you've just rinsed it with warm water. But if you apply some more Cavalier clay, it will have that matte shine. It will of course have a little bit more shine than the first day, but it's really an okay product to use on second day hair. The smell of Cavalier clay is really not a big issue. In my opinion, it really smells a lot like Dynamite clay by Cavalier. So it does have a play-doughy vanilla kind of scent, but the scent won't last very long because once the product is in your hair, you will basically not be able to smell it anymore. But just so you know, the smell is kind of vanilla and play-doughy. There is one thing left though that I have to tell you about, which is variations in terms of product quality that I have sometimes experienced when using BluMaan products. I've been using BluMaan products for, let's say, 2 years now, and in the latest batches there were some differences with the upper layers of product. So with Cavalier clay, the uppermost layers of product were pretty stiff once they ended up in my hair. So I noticed that my hair wasn't as soft as I am used to with, say, claymation or Black Label Grooming's craft clay. But that issue totally resolved when I dug deeper into the product, and I feel that at this stage, at the stage of after 2 weeks or so, I felt that the product unveiled its true nature and its true potential. So just in case, if you order this product and you feel like it's not totally soft in your hair, that issue will probably resolve with the amount of time that you use this clay. And this also happened a little bit with Original by BluMaan, so the styling Meraki, and even with the pomade. So just so you know, if there is some variation or the product doesn't behave totally like I described in this video, this might of course depend on your hair type and also on the uppermost layers. But to me personally, that's not a big issue because I really like to support smaller brands that don't mass produce products, you know, and that always gives me also a little bit of a good feeling. So yeah, that's my review of Cavalier clay. I hope that this was somewhat helpful to you. I tried to really focus on the questions that you guys asked me in the comments, and not so much go about my usual routine of talking about packaging and smell and application and so on. And if you like this video, just leave me a thumbs up. I would be very happy to hear some feedback from you because I like to improve my videos with every single video that I make. And I always try to figure out what I can do better the next time. So if you have anything to tell me, just drop it down in the comments. And if you are new to this channel and you think that I'm a nice guy or you just want to see more hair-related or beard-related videos, then you can just subscribe. The button is just below this video. Click it now. It's for free and you will get a notification once I upload a video. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Have a great day and bye-bye.